Here they come. They're off. West Broadway in the outside goes for the lead. Top Notch and Little Guy. Now they race full position, and Little Guy benefits from the inside. Off stride goes Top Notch. Top Notch goes off stride. Little Guy has the lead 2 lengths West Broadway. Now jumps in second TC Action Direct. Third like Lipsy Brown. Perkton moving up on the outside. Followed on the inside of us is Carolyn Storm. It's Adams Boy back pacing but trailing that Top Notch. Your leader by the quarter, Little Guy. Here comes Lipsy Brown. Lipsy Brown up to challenge and now take command. 30-2 the first quarter, and Lipsy Brown. He's your new leader a length and a quarter. Little Guy, second 2 lengths West Broadway, with the leaders third TC Action Direct. 2 lengths back to Carolyn Storm. To the outside, that's Adams Boy as they race for the half-mile marker. Lipsy Brown opens up on the field 2.5 lengths. It's Little Guy second. West Broadway drives out of third, and they're halfway home. 1:04 now. They move into the clubhouse turn. Lipsy Brown maintains the lead a length and a quarter. On the outside of us is that's Little Guy a length and a quarter on the inside. On the outside of us is West Broadway. Out of the turn now they move for the third quarter. Lipsy Brown, your leader, West Broadway. On the attack, second, Little Guy. Right there in third, here comes Carolyn Storm, 3 wide. On the outside, that's Adams Boy. But midway up the backstretch, it's Lipsy Brown. On the outside of us is with a rush, Carolyn Storm, second. 3/4, 1:32-2. Into the far turn, Lipsy Brown, but Little Guy has a lot of pace left on the inside, and these two as they turn for home. 1/8 of a mile to go, Lipsy Brown and Little Guy. Here they come, turning for home, and Lipsy Brown cuts the corner. Little Guy is out for the drive. It's Lipsy Brown with the lead. Little Guy is trying to come on. It is Lipsy Brown at the wire. Little Guy up for second. It's going to be close for third. $8.80, 68.80. Here they come. Emerald Fan trotting. There goes Mr. Isaac on the inside for the lead. Hawthorne Map charging up on the outside. Into the turn they trot, and Mr. Isaac shows the early foot, but Hawthorne Map now drops in right behind him in second. It's Miss McDougall third, 3 lengths back to TJ in action. 2 more lengths to Dakota Sundance, followed by Flash Finn. Trailing the field, that's Rainy Week. Out of the turn, now they race up the back stretch, and Mr. Isaac leads the way 2 lengths. Hawthorne Map second by 3 lengths off the early quarter. 29 seconds flat. Positions on change. Mr. Isaac leads by 2 lengths. Hawthorne Map second, 3 lengths back to Miss McDougall. 3 more lengths to TJ in action, followed by Dakota Sundance. Rainy Week drives out of last. Flash Fin trailing as they approach the half-mile marker. Mr. Isaac opens up now by 3 lengths. Hawthorne Map is second. 2 more to Miss McDougall. Halfway home, they've hit the half in 59 seconds flat. Now they trot into the clubhouse turn. Mr. Isaac is your leader. Hawthorne Map stalks as every move second. Miss McDougall closing the gap third. TJ in action. Rainy Week on the outside, followed by Dakota Sundance. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Mr. Isaac has a 2-length lead. Now a length and a quarter on the inside. Hawthorne Map closing the gap second. Miss McDougall takes to the outside, followed by Rainy Week as they trot by 3/4. 1:30-1 into the far turn. Mr. Isaac has the lead. Miss McDougall moves into second. Hawthorne Map in third. On the outside, it's Rainy Week. Join on the far outside, Dakota Sundance. They turn for home. Here comes Miss McDougall. Here they come trotting for home. Miss McDougall on the outside now takes command. Mr. Isaac is there. Here comes Hawthorne Map charging through the open stretch. It's Miss McDougall, Hawthorne Map charging. Miss McDougall, Hawthorne Map, those two at the wire. That is a photo finish. They're off. On the far outside, Park Lane Flair left for the lead. There goes BJ's Hit. Now they wheel into that first turn, and BJ's Hit shows the early speed. Park Lane Flair now drops in second. It's Holly's Discovery right there in third. Skip along Petty. 3 lengths back to Nice and Devilish. 4 lengths back to Flamin' Hope. Hey, I'm Alive. And Queen Winners trailing out of the turn and up front. Your leader is BJ's Hit by 2 lengths. Park Lane Flair second by 3 lengths. Holly's Discovery off the quarter. 29 and 4 the opening quarter. And BJ's Hit shows the way 2 lengths. Park Lane Flair second by 3 lengths. Holly's Discovery with the leaders in third. It's Skip Along Petty right there in fourth. Followed to the outside Nice and Devilish. On the outside Queen Winners. Followed now by Flamin' Hope and trailing the field. Hey, I'm Alive. They're driving by the half. And BJ's Hit shows the way now a length and a quarter. Park Lane Flair second off the half. 1 minute and 3. Positions unchanged, and BJ's Hit leans into the clubhouse turn a length. Park Lane Flair right there in second. Holly's Discovery first of her. Here comes Skip Along Patty moving right with her. On the inside of us is Flamin' Hope. Nice and Devilish. Out of the turn, they curve into the box direction. BJ's Hit leads 2 lengths. Park Lane Flair second. On the outside, it's Holly's Discovery. Skip Along Penny. Between horses, Hey, I'm Alive. As they drive by 3/4. 1:30 and 2 into the far turn. It's BJ's Hit with the lead. Park Lane Flair running her heels in second. On the outside, Holly's Discovery. Hey, I'm Alive. Here they come, turning for home, and BJ's Hit has the lead. On the inside, Park Lane Flair is trying to come through. It's BJ's Hit. Park Lane Flair is coming on. Here comes Park Lane Flair. BJ's Hit. Park Lane Flair. BJ's Hit. Those two are at the wire. They're off. It's Super Nuki between horses right for the lead. Squaw Valley moving right with her. And on the outside, that's Summer Wave. Into the turn, and Super Nuki up to challenge Squaw Valley, but Squaw Valley scoots through now, taking command. Super Nuki alongside, and off stride goes Squaw Valley. Squaw Valley is off stride. Super Nuki left with a 2-length lead. It's Summer Wave in second. Squaw Valley back pacing, but 4 lengths back in third. 4 more lengths to Prairie Sizzle, followed by HS Truly Scrumptious. She'll be Illinois. Nicole Summer and Daytime Finale. 29 and 3 the opening quarter, and Summer Wave is your new leader number length. Super Nuki is second. Squaw Valley in third. HS Truly Scrumptious is first over. On the inside of us is Prairie Sizzle. And to the outside, Nicole Summer. As they head for the half-mile marker, Summer Wave sets the pace. HS Truly Scrumptious inching up on the outside second. It's Super Nuki right there in third, followed by Nicole Summer. Halfway home. 1 minute and 3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn, and Summer Wave leads the way a length and a quarter. HS Truly Scrumptious first over a challenging second. Super Nuki right there in third. On the outside, it's Nicole Summer following cover. Squaw Valley in fifth. To the outside, it's Daytime Finale, followed by Prairie Sizzle, Chilby Illini. Out of the turn, and 3 horses are across the track. Here comes Nicole Summer under a left-handed whip, moving to second. Summer Wave lets out a notch, and Summer Wave opens up again a length. On the outside, Nicole Summer is second. Super Nuki in third, and Daytime Finale around the final turn. It's Summer Wave now by 2 lengths. Nicole Summer, here they come, turning for home, and Summer Wave has a 2-length lead. Super Nuki back to second. On the outside, it's Nicole Summer. It's Summer Wave with the lead. Super Nuki. It is Summer Wave striding out at the wire. Super Nuki up for second. Nicole Summer. Race run down, top of him, 657, 28314 on the bottom. Here they come. Off stride is Wolfland. Wolfland lags behind. They're all fan pacing Skillex on the far outside for the lead. Classic Cavalier. Now they ramble into that first turn, and Skillex is on the outside. Opens up by 2 lengths. Now 3 lengths. Classic Cavalier, second by 4 lengths, followed by Brooklet's Ice. 2 lengths to Handy, 2 lengths to AJ's Majesty. 7.5, Nice and Feisty, and Wolfland. Out of the turn now, racing for the opening quarter, and Skillex leads by 3 lengths. Classic Cavalier, second 3 lengths back to Brooklet's Ice. Off the quarter, 30-2 positions unchanged, and Skillex shows the way. Classic Cavalier closing the gap, second 2 lengths. Brooklet's Ice right there in third. Handy is first over, followed by AJ's Majesty. 7.5 hits Wolfland and Nice and Feisty. Here comes Classic Cavalier, and Classic Cavalier up to now challenge and take command. Here comes Handy moving right with him. It's Skillex and Brooklet's Ice halfway home. 101-1 into the clubhouse turn. Classic Cavalier is your leader, 3 parts of a length. Handy is on the outside, second. Skillex right there in third. First over, that's Brooklet's Ice. On the inside of us is Wolfland, AJ's Majesty, and 7.5. Out of the turn, they curve into the box to reach Classic Cavalier. It's Handy, and Handy with a rush on the outside now has a neck in front. Classic Cavalier is second. Brooklet's Ice in third, followed by Skillex. 1:30-4 for the 3/4. Now Handy has a 2-length lead. It's Classic Cavalier second. On the outside, Brooklet's Ice, followed between horses, AJ's Majesty. They turn for home, and Handy is your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and Handy is under, urging 2 lengths. Brooklet's Ice charging alongside a challenging second. It's Handy with the lead. It's going to be Handy at the wire. Brooklet's Ice close for third. Here they come. They're off. Blazing Nero between horses goes for the lead. Now the drive full position, and Blazing Nero is on the outside. Jumbie Bay on his inside second. There goes Charge Plate into third, followed on the inside by Boxer. Out of the turn, now they hustle for the quarter, and Blazing Nero has the lead 3 parts of a length. Jumbie Bay holds on the inside second. It's Charge Plate in third, followed by Boxer. 3 lengths to Loud Fella. There goes Fitzgerald to the outside. Dual Cams and Eagle Event. 27-4 the early quarter. Blazing Nero has the lead a length and a quarter. Jumbie Bay right there in second. Charge Plate. A close-up third, Fitzgerald, out looking for cover. He brings up Dual Cams. On the inside, it's Boxer, followed by Loud Fella. Eagle Event as they race for the half. Blazing Nero has a lead a length and a quarter, but Fitzgerald moving third, now moving into second. Jumbie Bay, 58-3, the race is half over, and Blazing Nero leads into the club turn, 3 parts of a length. Fitzgerald alongside second. Jumbie Bay right there in third. Dual Cams on the inside. Charge Plate. Eagle Event. Now they curve into the box stretch positions unchanged. Blazing Nero has a neck in front. Here comes Fitzgerald moving at him in second. Tony Morgan going to the whip. Fitzgerald up to challenge Blazing Nero. 3/4, 129-1. Fitzgerald is on the outside, on the inside. Blazing Nero, they're side by side. Dual cams under the whip, 3 wide. On the inside of us is Jumbie Bay. Turning for home, Blazing Nero draws clear. Here they come, turning for home, and Blazing Nero has the lead under urging. Jumbie Bay, he ducks to the open stretch. It's Blazing Nero, Jumbie Bay charging. It's Blazing Nero with the lead. Blazing Nero at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Hitching a ride between horses, Why Not Me on the outside, and there goes Sookie's Day. Now they charge into that first turn, and Sookie's Day is on the inside, but hitching a ride, pulls alongside a challenging second, Jivero. Right there in third, Why Not Me, parked on the outside, followed in that turn by Fun Legacy. It's 4 lengths to Fox Valley Snake, followed by Rockledge and Profiteer. A battle up front. On the inside, Sookie's Day hitching a ride. They're by the quarter. 28-3 the early quarter. And Sookie's Day has a nose in front. Hitching a ride alongside second Jivero, right with the leaders in third. Why Not Me? He's got cover on the outside, followed to the outside by Fun Legacy. Here comes Rockledge as they drive for the half-mile marker. Sookie's Day is your leader, just a nose. On the outside, it's hitching a ride, a challenging second. Jivero and Why Not Me. 58-3, the race is half over. Into the clubhouse turns Sookie's Day, maintains the lead. On the outside, it's hitching a ride, a challenging second, Jivero. Right with the leaders in third, Why Not Me? He's moving up 3 wide. Fox Valley Snake, Fun Legacy, also moving up 3 wide. It's Rockledge between horses and Profiteer. Out of the turn, your leader, Sookie's Day, but Why Not Me? Charging alongside, but here comes Fun Legacy. 3 wide and Fun Legacy. Look at him go. It's Fun Legacy. He powers on by. 129-3 and Fun Legacy opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Sookie's Day. Why Not Me? On the outside, it's Rockledge. They're moving to the top of the stretch. And Fun Legacy has a 6-length lead. Here they come, turning for home. Fun Legacy is all by himself. It's Rockledge in second. A late move on the outside by Fox Valley Snake. Fun Legacy by 4 at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Between horses and his little girl up for the lead. On the inside, it's Corky's Nutshell and Not the Mama. No, they dive into that first turn, and Corky's Nutshell, he's your early leader, and his little girl, parked on the outside second, parked is Not the Mama. On the inside, it's Miss J.B. Rooney, followed by On the Go, Park Lane's Best. Duo Ghostbuster and Bird's Headache trailing, but Not the Mama is on the attack, moving third, moving into second. Not the Mama takes command. 28-4 the early quarter, and Not the Mama is your leader. 2 lengths, Corky's Nutshell. Second, 2 lengths, Annie's Little Girl. Third by 3 lengths, Miss J.B. Roarty in fourth. There goes On the Go, moving to the outside. It's 5 lengths to Park Lane's Best, followed by Duo Ghostbuster in seventh. And Bird's Headache trilling. They're moving by the half. Not the Mama. Annie's Little Girl is on the attack, and they're halfway home. 58 seconds flat, and Not the Mama leans into the clubhouse turn, and his little girl driving at her in second. Corky's Nutshell right with the leaders in third on the go, followed by Miss J.B. Rudy. Park Lane's Bastibo Ghostbuster, Bird's Headache. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Not the Mama leads a length and a quarter. It's Annie's little girl trying to come on second on the go. Now moving into third, followed by Corky's Nutshell, Miss J.B. Rudy. 128 and 3 for the 3/4. Not the Mama maintains a length and a quarter lead. It's Annie's little girl trying to come on second on the go. Miss J.B. Rudy. But up front, Not the Mama opens up now by 3. Here they come, turning for home, and Not the Mama is under urging. On the far outside, on the go is closing ground. It's Not the Mama on the go is coming on. Tommy and Sco going to the whip. It's Not the Mama with the lead at the wire. Here are your daily double probables, coupling to top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. RC's Prize on the far outside for the lead. There goes Tommy Lechner. Drain between horses. Park Lane Warrior into the turn. 3 horses across the track. And RC's Prize circles them all now to take command. It's Tommy Lechner back to second. Park Lane's Warrior 2 lengths back in third. 3 lengths to Jano Count, followed by Ladies Cowboy. Then comes Cuba Caliente. 2 lengths to Come Away With Me. Prairie Passion Trilling, and your leader by the quarter, RC's Prize. 29 and 2 the quarter, and RC's Prize opens up now by 4 lengths. It's Tommy Lechner's second, 4 lengths back. Park Lane Warrior, another 4 lengths to Jano Count, followed now by Ladies Cowboy. It's a gap to Prairie Passion, followed on the outside, Come Away With Me. Cuba Caliente trailing. They're driving by the half. RC's Prize, a 4.5 length lead. It's Tommy Lechner trying to close that gap, and they're halfway home. 1:01 into the clubhouse turn. RC's Prize has a 4-length lead. It's Tommy Lechner second, 3 lengths back to Park Lane Warrior, 2 lengths to Ladies Cowboy, followed on the outside by Prairie Passion, on the inside Jano Count and Come Away With Me. Now they curve into the box stretch, and RC's Prize has a short lead. Here comes Tommy Lechner. He powers out of second. He overtakes the leader, but here comes Park Lane Warrior moving right with him as they drawn by 3/4. Park Lane Warrior powers into command. 1:31 and 2 into the far turn. Park Lane Warrior is your new leader. Ladies Cowboy slips into second. Tommy Lechner in third. Come Away With Me. They're moving to the top of the stretch, and Park Lane Warrior has a 5-length lead. Here they come in down the stretch. It's Park Lane Warrior with the lead. On the inside, it's Tommy Lechner and Ladies Cowboy. Park Lane Warrior showing the way at the wire. Tommy Lechner second, Ladies Cowboy third. $4.80. Our next race, ladies and gentlemen, which will be in 9 minutes, will be our race from Australia, the Melbourne Cup, purse of $2 million. After that race has been completed, it's back to Maywood Park for races 11 and 12.
Greg Hall. Tips from Peter Donegan, Double Trigger. Jenny Chapman, Count Chivers. John Letts likes Count Chivers. Roy Higgins selects Double Trigger. Gary Willits likes
Vintage Crop, Dan. I'll stay with him and Michael Kinane. There he is right there.
the yellow with the blue epaulettes, yellow cap with a blue star. Colours we've seen carried to victory 2 years ago. The Irish champion.
Count Chavas on his left, and Boart is Doremus, Damien Oliver.
The last one to come up is Doremus. Boart ready. Set for the Cup. Foster's Melbourne Cup in 1995. And they're off and racing in the Cup. A massive roar from this big crowd here at Royal Flemington. And one of the first out was Bullwinkle with Few Are Chosen, and also It's All in Fun. Coachwood going forward, so too was Double Take as expected. Dart Shark, Quick Ransom were up there in the early part, and also Boarts in the first 8 or so, and so too was Double Trigger. Wider out on the track, yes indeed, and also Stony Bay, followed by Storm. Doremus in the second half of the field with Electronic, and also Nothing Like a Dane. Drifting back in the field, Count Shivers with Duplan, and Vintage Croppers last of all. Running down the straight the first time in the Foster Melbourne Cup of 1995, and the leader is Coachwood. 1 of 4 in the race from trainer Lee Friedman. Double Take, a New Zealander goes up on the outside, and the favourite Double Trigger in the centre third. Stony Bay's caught out wide, and then came Few Are Chosen down on the rail. Dart Char's 3 wide, Bullwinkle's 1 off the rail. Then came It's All in Fun. Around it, Sir Kingy, and then Nothing Like a Dane. The 3-year-old's gone into about 11th position on the inside. 1.5 lengths away then to Storm, and yes indeed trapped out a little bit deep. The Phantom Chance in the orange colours midfield from Boart, and then Quick Ransom. Then came Jearn, 1 length away Duplan on the inside of Doremus. Damien Oliver's done a terrific job to get it 1 off the rail from its outside barrier. Electronic was 3 wide, 1 length away Count Shivers, and Vintage Crop is last of all, and 15 lengths off the leader Coachwood. Along the Maribyrnong River side of the track at the 1800 metre point, and Coachwood for Brian York leads by 1 length. Double Take was second, and Double Trigger racing third. Dartchar was fourth, about a half length to Stony Bay, but it's been wide from the outset. Getting up on the inside, Few Are Chosen's had a cosy run, and then came Bullwinkle, followed by Nothing Like a Dane. Saving every inch of ground is Shane Dye, followed by the Phantom Chance. Around the outside, It's All in Fun. Stony Bay losing ground there. Yes, indeed, going around it, but it's out very wide on the track from Boart. Then came Quick Ransom, Doremus, and Jearn improving its position. They were followed by Duplan, Electronic, Vintage Crop back of the tail with Count Shivers, and it's about 12 lengths off the lead. Around the back of the course, 1,300 metres to go, and Coachwood narrowly in front. Here goes Double Trigger around the outside, and around them also is It's All in Fun. Double Trigger had to be ridden along a little bit as It's All in Fun went up on the outside of Coachwood, and they've raced away 5 lengths in front of Double Trigger. Few Are Chosen getting off the inside, is starting to run into it. So too was Bullwinkle coming with a run. Then came Nothing Like a Dane. Storm running on, then yes indeed under the whip. A couple of lengths away, Boart, followed by Doremus. The Phantom Chance, Quick Ransom, Duplan, Double Take, dropping right out of it. Count Shivers taken to the outside. Then came Sir Kingy, Vintage Croppers back about 5th last. Double Trigger can't win, he is gone. Running up towards the home turn, It's All in Fun, moved up to take the lead from Coachwood. A length and a half away, third was Bullwinkle. Then Storm to the outside, running on. Doremus has made up a huge amount of ground and running into it very strongly. At the top of the straight, It's All in Fun and Coachwood together. Here comes Doremus, and Nothing Like a Dane. Nothing Like a Dane is getting through. Doremus hits the lead in the Melbourne Cup. Nothing Like a Dane is after it. Quick Ransom is running on late. Doremus for Damien Oliver, a length in front. The 3-year-old Nothing Like a Dane trying to run it down. Then Coachwood, Quick Ransom. Doremus has broken away. He's got them covered, I think. Yes, he has. Doremus is going to win the Melbourne Cup for Damien Oliver. Lee Friedman's third cup. Doremus wins by 3 lengths. Second placing, Nothing Like a Dane. Vintage Croppers run third. Quick Ransom fourth, and then Boart, followed by Coachwood, Storm, Duplan, It's All in Fun, Bullwinkle. A long gap to Count Shivers. Then came Yes Indeed, Jearn, Few Are Chosen, Electronic. Double Trigger was gone at the 800. The Phantom.
Here they come. They're off. Out of chances on the outside, Jack Clayton. Now they dive into that first turn, and Jack Clayton scoots on through, taking command out of chances. Moves into second, followed on the inside. Sunny Freedom, here comes Fantastic Finale. Ranging up on the outside. Santa Rico in fourth, 2 lengths to Wiregrass Kerrigan. My Kingpin, and trailing the field, that's even more better. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter. Jack Clayton has a 2-length lead. That first quarter, 28-1. Jack Clayton, 2 lengths. It's Out of Chances in second. Fantastic Finale. Perked on the outside. Here comes Wiregrass Kerrigan with cover. On the inside, it's Sunny Freedom. Followed to the outside by My Kingpin, Santa Rico. Even More Better. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Jack Clayton with the lead. It's Fantastic Finale. Driving at him on the outside, second, Wiregrass Kerrigan. He moves into third with cover. Out of Chances halfway home. 58-3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. And Jack Clayton maintains the lead. Now draws clear 3 parts of a length. On the outside of us is Fantastic Finale second. 3 wide, Wiregrass Kerrigan. On the inside, Out of Chances needs racing room. My Kingpin is there. Sunny Freedom and Even More Better. Out of the turn and up front, Jack Clayton now a 3-length lead. On the outside, it's Wiregrass Kerrigan second. My Kingpin, 3/4, 128 flat. Jack Clayton opens up the lead, and Jack Clayton has a 4-length lead. On the outside, it's My Kingpin into second, followed by Wiregrass Kerrigan. Out of Chances. Turning for home, Jack Clayton has the lead. Here they coming down the stretch, and Jack Clayton is all by himself. My Kingpin thunders into second. On the outside, it's Out of Chances. It's all Jack Clayton tonight. My Kingpin up for second. Extreme outside by Johnny Push to go. Now they drive forward position, and Rockin' and Rollin' shows the early speed. Black Hawk Reader looks to drop in second, Blows Cold. Right there in third, Johnny Push to go. It's a gap to Holly Hill Hawk. 2 lengths back to Captain Victory. 3 more lengths to Duke B, and trailing to the quarter, Super Duper Day. As they drive by the quarter, Rockin' and Rollin', 30 seconds flat. Positions unchanged, Rockin' and Rollin'. Leads the way a length and a quarter, Black Hawk Raider. Right there in second, Blows Cold. Closing the gap third, Johnny Push to go. 3 lengths back to Holly Hill Hawk. 2 lengths back to Captain Victory. Duke B and trailing Super Duper Day. Positions unchanged, and Rockin' and Rollin' sets the pace 2 lengths. Black Hawk Reader getting the trip second, Blows Cold. Has range on the leaders third, followed by Johnny Push to go. Holly Hill Hawk is first over. 101-3, the race is half over. And Rockin' and Rollin' shows the way into the clubhouse turn. Black Hawk Reader right there in second. Blows Cold in third, followed by Holly Hill Hawk. On the inside, Johnny Push to go has pace with number to go. Followed on the outside by Captain Victory and Duke B. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box. It's Rockin' and Rollin'. Black Hawk Reader drives out of second. Blows Cold in third. Johnny Push to go and Holly Hill Hawk driving by 3/4. 133 flat, Rockin' and Rollin' clings to the lead just a neck. Black Hawk Raider alongside a challenging second, a gap to Blows Cold. Johnny Push to go and Captain Victory. They're moving to the top of the stretch. Rockin' and Rollin' draws clear. Here they come, turning for home. Rockin' and Rollin' has a 2-length lead. Black Hawk Raider is out for the drive. It's Rockin' and Rollin', Black Hawk Raider. Rockin' and Rollin' showing the way at the wire. Black Hawk Raider second, Blows Cold third, Captain Victory fourth.